Good morning, Warriors. It's Monday, March 2nd. I'm Laura.
And I'm Drew. Today is National Dr. Seuss's birthday. March 2nd is the birthday of Theodore Seuss Geisel, an American author who, under the pen name Dr. Seuss, wrote and illustrated some of the world's most iconic children's books.
Hey everyone, our Special Olympics team has a Special Olympics t-shirt designed ready for, and we are open for orders. The t-shirts cost $13 each. They will be taking orders from faculty, staff, and students through March 11th. See Ms. Conrad or your homeroom teacher for an order form.
Beta Club is sponsoring a diaper and wipe drive for the month of March. Diapers and wipes collected will be donated to Fostering Faithfully and faith-based nonprofit organizations that encourages and equips foster families and the children they love. Anyone can donate to this worthy cause. Junior Beta members need to turn in their receipts with their name on them to receive credit for donations. Thank you all for helping us donate to Fostering Faithfully.
Spring's pictures are Monday, March 9th. They are pre-pay pictures only, meaning you must have your form and money on the day of the pictures that will be able to sit and have your picture taken.
For our final thought, luck marches with those who give their very best. H. Jackson Brown, Jr.
From the Warriors News Team, I'm Laura.
And my name is Drew. We hope you have a marvelous Monday.
Today, in honor of Dr. Seuss's birthday, we're going to read The Sneetches. Now the star-belly Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-belly Sneetches had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think of such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, all the star-belly Sneetches would brag. We're the best kind of Sneetch on the beaches. With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. Will have nothing to do with the plain-belly sort. And whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking. When the star-belly children went out to play ball, could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. You only could play if your bellies had stars, and the plain belly children had none upon theirs. When the star-belly Sneetches had Frankfurter roast, or picnics or parties, or marshmallow toast, they never invited the plain-belly Sneetches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them year after year. Then one day it seems, while the plain-belly Sneetches were moping and doping along on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced in a voice clear and keen, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. I've come here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed." Then quickly Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine, and he said, "You want stars like a star-belly Sneetch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, then the big machine roared. And it clunked, and it bumped, and it jerked, and it burnt, and it hopped them about. But the thing really worked. When the plain-belly Sneetches popped out they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon theirs. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start. "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties, and now we can go to your Frankfurter parties." "Good grief," groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now how in the world will we know," they all frowned, "if which kind is what, or the other way round?" Then up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who? This is perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best sneeches on beaches, and all of it will cost you is $10 eaches. Belly stars are no longer in style, said McBean. What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars so you won't look like sneeches who have them on theirs. And that handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then with snoots in the air they paraded about, and they opened their beaks and they let out a shout. We know who is who, now there isn't a doubt. The best kind of sneeches are sneeches without. Then of course those with stars all got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then of course old Sylvester McMonkey McBean invited them into his star-off machine. Then of course from then on, as you probably guess, things really got into a horrible mess. The rest of that day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up sneeches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machines they raced round and about again, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money, they kept running through, until neither the plane nor the star bellies knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. Then, when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up and he went. And he laughed and he drove in his car up the beach. They never will learn. No, you can't teach a sneech. But McBean was quite wrong, I'm quite happy to say, that the sneeches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that sneeches are sneeches, and no kind of sneech is the best on the beaches. That day all the sneeches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not upon theirs.